Ever notice how life seems to conspire against you when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Traffic jams, rude people, spilled coffee. It feels like the universe is deliberately testing your limits. But what if I told you you're actually creating this reality? Every setback, every obstacle is a reflection of your own energy. And the best part? You can shift that energy instantly. Think about it. A tiny irritation can snowball into a disastrous day. A missed train, a dropped phone, a frustrating meeting. Suddenly you're convinced the world's out to get you. But the harsh truth is, it's not the world. It's you battling yourself. It all starts with your vibration. You're an energy transmitter, and the universe responds in kind. Complaints attract more things to complain about. Gratitude attracts more reasons to be grateful. This isn't some mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's quantum physics. MIT research shows subatomic particles react to the observer. If something that small is influenced by our energy, imagine the impact of your vibration on your life. I remember a day when everything seemed to go wrong. A crucial meeting, a dead car battery, a frustrated client. I could have exploded. Instead, I took a deep breath, shifted my energy, put on some calming music, smiled and said, "Looks like the universe wants to test my patience, but we're here. Let's make something extraordinary happen." The atmosphere changed immediately. The meeting was a triumph, and that client became one of my biggest partners. Want to change your vibration in seconds? Close your eyes and recall a happy memory, a hug, a victory, a moment of peace. Feel that emotion fill your body. Done. You've shifted your frequency, and it's not just humans who respond. In my studio, plants thrive year-round because the energy is pure, harmonious, filled with soothing music and positive people. Ever been in a place with a heavy, oppressive atmosphere? That's accumulated negativity. Places rife with conflict, frustration, fear. Even the walls absorb that energy. Think of the music playing on repeat in your mind, thoughts of triumph or defeat, abundance or scarcity. Your subconscious is listening and shaping your reality. If you're tired of attracting the same problems, the same financial struggles, the same toxic relationships, the change starts now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. The perfect moment is the one you create. Today, experiment. Choose a different vibration. Listen to uplifting music, speak empowering words, surround yourself with inspiring things. Observe. When you change internally, the external world has no choice but to adapt. Feeling that suffocating weight of negativity when you enter a room full of complainers. It's like the air itself is thick with despair. Compare that to a space where ideas flow freely, people genuinely smile, and anything feels possible. The difference isn't in the circumstances, but in the energy each person emits. I remember when this really clicked for me. A typical Tuesday, chaotic traffic, late to an important meeting. My old self would have stumbled in, apologizing profusely, radiating that "sorry I'm late, traffic was terrible" energy. But that day I took a breath before entering and said, "What incredible opportunity are we about to create together today?" The atmosphere shifted instantly. What could have been a tense showdown became a productive brainstorming session. This isn't superficial positive thinking, it's pure physics. When CERN scientists study subatomic particles, they observe that they behave differently when observed. If something so tiny reacts to our presence, imagine the impact of your constant emotional state on your reality. You're not a victim of circumstance, you're its co-creator. Many misunderstand this. Shifting your vibration isn't about pretending everything's fine when it's not. It's about consciously choosing your focus. Waking up thinking, "another dreadful day," makes your brain hunt for evidence to confirm it. But starting with, "what incredible opportunities will I find today?" directs your neurons toward completely different outcomes. I had a colleague who complained about everything: cold coffee, slow elevators, you name it. One day he asked why opportunities always seemed to find me and not him. I replied, "Because you're too busy complaining about your coffee to notice the opportunities passing you by every day." It sounds harsh, but it was the truth. Try this now. Close your eyes for 30 seconds and recall an accomplishment, no matter how small. Feel that emotion again. Notice how your body reacted, altered breathing, relaxed muscles, maybe a smile. That's the vibration that attracts more achievements. You can access this state whenever you want. You don't need to wait for something good to happen to feel this way. The biggest mistake is thinking you need to achieve something first to vibrate at a high frequency. It's the other way around. You need to vibrate high to attract achievements. It's like a magnet. It already emits its magnetic field. A challenge. For the next 3 days, before checking your phone, pause for 10 seconds and think of something you're grateful for. The view from your window, the smell of your coffee. After 3 days, see if your daily experiences feel different. Do people react differently? When you shift your vibration, everything shifts, not magically, but because you begin noticing opportunities that were always there, connecting with like-minded individuals, and making decisions with greater personal power. You stop navigating life and start commanding it. Ever felt utterly drained after just half an hour with certain people? It's not physical fatigue. It's like your energy has been sucked dry, and you're not imagining it. Science has proven emotions are contagious. A Harvard study showed that even someone else's stress can alter your brain chemistry in minutes. Think about the last time someone came to you complaining about life, work. Remember how your body reacted. Tense shoulders, shallow breaths, altered mood. Imagine being exposed to this daily. Can you maintain a high vibration in that environment? I learned this the hard way. In my early years as a speaker, I attended events with negative people, thinking it was networking. But I realized my ideas dried up, my creativity vanished, I came home exhausted. A mentor told me, "You're poisoning yourself and you're paying the price." I understood. It's not toxic people who ruin your life. It's you allowing them to be in it. Did you know the human brain has mirror neurons that make us unconsciously mimic others' behavior? Around complainers, your brain starts following the same pattern. That's why when someone yawns, you yawn. When someone laughs, you laugh. And when someone lives in fear. But there's a secret. You don't have to drastically cut ties unless absolutely necessary. Start by controlling your exposure time. I have a brilliant friend, but low frequency. I limit our contact to 20 minutes a week. Create energetic boundaries. When you can't avoid interactions, a negative boss, visualize a white light surrounding you. Sounds silly. Research on the placebo effect shows that even simple rituals can alter your biochemistry. Be the change. Instead of confronting negativity with more negativity, shift the tone. When someone says, "That'll never work," reply, "What if we tried a different approach?" You're not arguing, you're redirecting the energy, and a harsh truth. Sometimes you're the toxic person. Have you ever stopped to think about that? How often have you gossiped, focused solely on problems, criticized everything? Change begins when you take responsibility for the energy you transmit to others. A client complained that nobody helped her. We analyzed her social circle and discovered she pushed away positive people with her victim mentality. By vibrating solutions instead of problems, people willing to help appeared. Coincidence? No. Law of attraction. Do this test. List the 5 people you spend the most time with. Note how you feel after each interaction. Are these energies that build you up or drain you? If more than 2 fall into the latter category, you've found why certain areas of your life aren't progressing. You are the average of the 5 people who influence you most. Want to soar? Stop hanging out with chickens. The universe doesn't reward victims. It rewards those who take control of their energetic field. And that starts with who you allow near you. Ever noticed how you unconsciously start using the same expressions, gestures, and thought patterns as the people you spend time with? It's not coincidence, it's pure neuroscience. Our brains unconsciously absorb the habits, attitudes, and energies of those around us. I remember a period where I unknowingly adopted a cynical view of business. Then one day, hearing myself speak, I was shocked. I was repeating phrases and opinions of a colleague I lunched with daily. The worst part? This colleague was constantly embroiled in conflicts and financial problems. By changing my habits and associating with people whose mindset aligned with mine, my professional life took off. There's a fascinating study from Brown University showing how our mirror neurons make us mimic not just behaviors, but emotional states. With someone stressed, Your body produces the same hormones. With enthusiastic people, your brain produces more dopamine and serotonin. You don't need to, nor should you, drastically cut ties. But you need to be conscious of the effect each person has on you. I have a negative acquaintance who has been in my circle for years. The difference? I control our interactions. We meet in neutral environments for limited time, and I come prepared with positive topics to redirect the conversation. While you can't raise others' vibrations, you need to protect your own. This isn't selfishness, it's energetic self-preservation. Imagine your mind as a garden. Some people are like sunshine and rain, others are like weeds. Beware the voice that says, "But he's been my friend for years." The length of acquaintance doesn't justify allowing someone to continue draining your energy. How many brilliant people do you know who are stagnant because they insist on maintaining relationships that keep them small? Next week, observe how you feel after each social interaction. Mentally note, did this person leave me feeling lighter or heavier? More inspired or more doubtful? Full of possibilities or more limited? Eagles don't fly in flocks. If you want to reach heights most will never see, you need to be willing to fly solo when necessary. Your future isn't determined solely by your choices, but by the energies you allow to influence those choices. You have two options. Continue being the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, or consciously choose to surround yourself with those who reflect the version of yourself you're becoming. The choice is yours, and so are the consequences. Ever noticed how some people seem to attract money like a magnet, while others work hard their whole lives and don't progress? It's not luck or privilege, it's pure energetic physics. Money isn't just paper, it's energy in motion, and those who understand this never lack. There's a huge difference between chasing money and attracting wealth. The former runs after it, the latter aligns with the frequency that naturally draws prosperity. A Princeton University study revealed that above $75,000 annually, money doesn't buy more happiness, but the mindset with which you attract it does. The truly wealthy don't possess money. They are in a state of being that naturally manifests abundance. I saw this with a client who had been in debt for years. He had a scarcity mindset. I don't have enough. That's too expensive. Money is hard. We started by working not on his finances, but on his vibration toward money. In 3 months, he received an unexpected promotion, a former debtor paid off a forgotten debt, and he found an investment opportunity he never would have noticed before. The money didn't change, his energy did. Stop treating money like an enemy. How many times have you said, "I hate bills, I hate paying taxes"? Each phrase is a declaration of war against your own prosperity. Money flees from where it's unwelcome. Create a receiving ritual. When any amount enters your life, no matter how small, consciously express gratitude. Touch the money, feel its energy. The best investors I know have this simple yet powerful habit. Visualize the flow, not the accumulation. Stagnant money is stagnant energy. The truly wealthy understand that the secret isn't in hoarding, but in circulation. When you release with gratitude, you make space for more to come in. I remember a crucial moment when a mentor asked me, "Do you want to be right or do you want results?" I was stuck in beliefs about money being dirty or difficult. By abandoning those stories, my opportunities multiplied. Money responds to the energy you emit. It's always flowing, toward you or away from you. By complaining about high prices, you repel it. By celebrating every income, you attract it. It's simple and profound. Try this. For the next 7 days, every time you touch money, pause for 3 seconds and feel gratitude for the energy it represents. Observe how your relationship with finances begins to transform. When you shift your vibration about money, it has no choice but to shift toward you. Wealth isn't about how much you have, it's about who you become. And when you become someone who vibrates abundance, the universe conspires to prove you right. Did you know that simply reorganizing your workspace can double your productivity? Or that the color of your office walls directly influences your creativity? Our environment isn't just the backdrop of our lives. It's an active participant whispering in our ears all day, shaping our decisions without us realizing it. Years ago, I worked with a businessman on the brink of bankruptcy. His company had good products, a competent team, but something wasn't flowing. When I entered his office, I understood immediately. The place was chaotic. Piles of paper, flickering fluorescent lights, an uncomfortable chair, and worst of all, a direct view of a hallway where employees constantly complained. That environment was a stress-generating machine. By changing his space, the position of his desk, lighting, colors, and especially what he saw and heard, his decision-making improved 70% in 3 weeks. Neuroscience proves it. Our brains process 11 million bits of information per second, but we're only conscious of 40. The rest is absorbed from the environment subliminally. That dark corner, that leak, that slow computer. All of this is undermining your creative energy without you realizing it. But there's a secret that high achievers know. You don't need to move to a designer loft. Small strategic adjustments create big changes. Turning your desk to face a window reduces stress and increases mental clarity by 27%, according to Cornell University research. Keeping multiple tabs open on your computer and papers scattered across your desk drops your temporary IQ by 10 points, equivalent to losing a night's sleep. A NASA study showed that environments with plants increase problem-solving ability by 15% and reduce mental fatigue by 38%. I remember when I changed my own workspace years ago, I removed everything from the walls for a week. Then, I put back only what truly inspired me. The result? My ability to focus increased like never before. I realized that every object in our visual field sends a message to the subconscious, and these combined messages determine our predominant state. Today, sit in your workspace or at home and close your eyes for a minute. When you open them, observe. What does your eye catch first? Does it elevate or diminish your energy? What sounds predominate? Are they stimulating or draining? How is your body positioned? Do you feel confined or expansive? Don't underestimate the power of these details. Many people spend years trying to change habits through sheer willpower, when all it would take is changing the environment that triggers those habits. The biggest mistake is trying to transform yourself while maintaining the same setting that kept you small. You can't have expansive thoughts in a cramped space. Want to unlock your potential? It starts with your surroundings. Think of your environment, not as a backdrop, but as a silent partner working tirelessly for or against you 24/7. The good news? You're the boss. You can rewrite the script at any moment. Picture this. You walk into a room and instantly feel energized, ready to conquer the world, or the opposite. You're drained. Your motivation evaporates faster than morning dew. It's not magic. It's the subtle power of your environment. Your space is constantly communicating with your subconscious, shaping your mood, your decisions, your future. It's emotional bioarchitecture in action. Steve Jobs knew this instinctively, crafting meticulously designed spaces that boosted creativity. Science backs it up. Well-designed environments can increase cognitive function by as much as 60%. Imagine a client of mine struggling with productivity at home. Her makeshift workspace? A cramped kitchen corner, overlooking a sink full of dirty dishes dimly lit, and with a comfy sofa screaming, "Procrastination." 3 simple tweaks, a strategically positioned desk, bright lighting, and a pre-work ritual, tripled her output in just 2 weeks. Not because she changed, but because her surroundings stopped holding her back. Clutter? It's a cognitive energy vampire. A Princeton Neuroscience Institute study showed visual chaos dramatically reduces focus. Color matters too. Blue sparks creativity, red sharpens attention, green soothes stress. Are you leveraging these environmental superpowers? A well-placed mirror can boost self-confidence. It's not about perfection. It's about creating a space that harmonizes with your goals. A best-selling author I know works in a vibrant, book-lined room, organized yet brimming with inspiration. Here's your challenge. Pick a space you frequent, your desk, bedroom, even your car, and ask yourself, what message is this space sending? How can I tweak 3 elements to create a powerful ally, not an obstacle? You can't cultivate millionaire thoughts in a cramped space, healthy relationships in chaos, or an extraordinary future surrounded by things that anchor you to the past. Your environment is your most powerful silent partner. It contributes to your success or stagnation. The transformation starts now. Move one object, reposition a picture, redesign a space. It's not just redecorating, it's rewriting your destiny. The universe responds to those who create spaces worthy of their dreams. The energy you project defines the reality you attract. It all begins with one choice: to act. If this resonated, you're ready to level up. The next video will take you further, helping you become 1% better. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next step.